We got ourselves a little one-off here for the Patreon. Purple Pisces. Sade.
This is the last one-off bi-monthly Patreon video, so now we're going into Patreon weeks. We're doing every week. We'll do an entire week created by 5 suggestions from Patreon members.
Excellent. Joe, this music video?
All of it.
And this song is Sade's voice?
All of it.
Yeah.
Every aspect of this, everything is just, it's great. It's like, it's so unique to me. I don't know of anyone else that sings like Sade or even makes music kind of like Sade.
Sade's awesome.
This song is like, it's like dark and heavy, but kind of jazzy at the same time. It's like
chill.
It's like Quiet Storm, but it's darker.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's real dark, Quiet Storm.
Cloudy storm.
Cloudy storm. I know. Lightning's coming in, and she's awesome. And I love these. They did a really good job making this look like she's underwater.
I know. I was thinking that was like
job.
All the lighting and like I guess like the wind effects or like whatever the hell they had to make look like there was bubbles floating.
Yeah,
and make it not look like weird and cheesy.
Yeah,
you know.
Like let's just put today for one split second, I did think, are they just having her like take like oxygen hits and then they're and then they're recording like a short scene or something like, and then I'm looking at it like, no way.
They did a really good
job. But they did a really good job. It looks excellent. Especially because there are scenes where they actually are underwater and you can tell the difference. Well, first of all, it's the bubbles.
Yeah.
Like when you're underwater, so many bubbles are coming off of your body.
And then I love how she's sewing her dress and then she swims to the surface and that dress is awesome.
It is. This?
Yes.
I know.
It's like a wedding gown, but it has like an aquatic kind of marine element to it. Like it looks like a jellyfish or something.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
That's cool.
And she's a mermaid.
Go on.
And he fell in the water. They seem to fall in love in the water. She saved his life probably. Mermaids always saving guys' lives in the water.
So they weren't kissing. She was giving him oxygen.
Oh, I don't know. She was giving him love.
Oxygen and love, are they not one and the same, Joe?
Oh man, without love, without oxygen, there is no love.
I know it.
Now she's risen to the earth. Now we can see how she does on land.
Ooh, so he's a little sailor. They fell in love. She went on the shore to go find him. She can't find him.
Maybe he's out in the water looking for her.
He's probably at sea.
That's true. Wow.
Dang.
Mermaids. I love that, like, chugging electric guitar, like distorted electric guitar building up.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, that sounds cool.
That is the coolest dress. I love that we get these shots of her running through the streets. Is this Los Angeles?
Looks to be.
Why is there garbage everywhere?
Well, it's Los Angeles in 1992.
I guess.
Mike, you got to remember, a lot of cities were a lot dirtier like 30 or 40
Yeah,
years ago.
apparently.
Yeah. Like all those shots of New York City just covered in graffiti, like the subway and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like just general trash on the streets.
Yeah, I think so.
So people back then were just like, yeah, there's trash, but like, you can't.
I mean, if you're just used to it, I don't think it matters. Like,
I went to China, and on every corner was an old man or woman standing there with a broom, sweeping the sidewalk, making sure those sidewalks were spotless. Yeah. And I know our streets have been cleaned up since this. Like Los Angeles doesn't look like that anymore.
But I will say this, Mike.
What?
You're telling me we need more old people to clean up corners. Well, and the reason why they need to be old is because old people do it right. Young people are impatient. They don't get all the nooks and crannies.
They're unreliable.
Unreliable. They're all trying to
show up to the job on time.
Young people are busy like rollerblading and playing with yo-yos. They can't even focus on anything.
Those dang youths.
Yeah, I know. That's all I gotta say. That's why it needs to be old people. They respect their craft. But back to this video.
Yeah, I want to talk about, Joe, the best shot in music video history of Mermaid Bride Sade walking into this bar.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a sports bar.
Yeah, nice sports bar.
And this woman, the lady bartender with this wicked mullet.
Yeah. This guy with his shades.
Pitcher's $5.50.
Man, a pitcher for $5.50? It's pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, for $5.50, a pitcher is 64 ounces.
I could handle some dirty streets if you give me a pitcher for $5.50, Joe. Now I get it.
Tell me I can get 4 pints for $5.50? That's not even that good of a deal back then. I'm pretty sure that's still kind of expensive.
Well, it's Los Angeles, Joe.
That's true. And it's in a fancy music video. Although this doesn't look like a fancy bar. It's written on that piece of glass with a piece of paper.
Think this lady is still alive? Is still that bartender? Still tending this bar?
In Los Angeles, California.
All right, but my favorite part, which I think is adorable, is that she just gets a cup of water and some salt. She's like, yep, I'm gonna
She's a sea.
I think there's something
She's a mermaid.
You know, like she's devastated. She can't find her guy, but she's like, all right, I need some energy if I'm going to keep looking. So she stops in at a bar, gets a glass of water, just dumps salt. I think there's like a sweetness to that.
I like how they had to point it out because she's a mermaid.
Yeah.
She has to have salt water.
That's right.
I really like that. Now, I would like to know if there is any mermaids out there, if there's any competition between a saltwater mermaid and a freshwater mermaid.
I don't know if there are freshwater mermaids, Joe.
They don't have that much space. There wouldn't be that many of them.
Like, there's no river mermaids. But there are river dolphins.
There you go.
And they're pink and they're weird.
Oh, yeah. Mike, I mean, like, come on. I'm surprised there's no, like, who's the big guy? Who's the big blogger from Minnesota?
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan. I'm surprised Paul Bunyan's like Lost Love wasn't a Great Lakes mermaid.
I know.
Now, that sounds good.
Paulina Bunyan.
Yeah, and he could only see her during the summer when the ice wasn't frozen.
That's right. Their love would go cold in the winter.
Oh, their love would go cold, and I love that.
Man, this was excellent.
Ready for a new chapter of Paul Bunyan's story.
Sade's voice is unparalleled. Like no one's Sade.
Listening to just a couple Sade songs I've also recognized, I bet her albums are a nice listen through.
Yeah, you just start that puppy up from the top.
Man, if you got to make like an hour and a half drive at night,
and you got a pack of smokes.
Oh man!
And it's 1984.
Well, not that long ago, 1992 apparently.
Well, this song.
But
Sade's got some 80s bangers.
All right.
80s smoothers.
Yeah, they're not bangers, they're smoothers. Slipping and sliding like a bowl of butter.
This is like you're a detective on the down, like you're back at home and you're trying to connect some dots.
Yeah.
You know?
Glass of whiskey on the rocks.
And a
cigarette.
Yeah.
Fedora.
Yeah. You're stepping out late night to go grab another pack because you already ripped through your first one.
And you're just thinking, how the hell am I supposed to find this guy, you know?
Well, who is this guy?
What do these clues mean?
You have a blurry, dark photo of him, and that's it.
You know, Mike, that was probably the biggest mistake we made with the Murder Rampage is not trying to create a lot of Sade style music.
I agree.
We didn't even know about it.
All right, well, that was awesome. Thank you to Purple Princess, or who was it? Purple Pisces.
Purple Pisces.
All right.
Ooh,
see y'all in the next one.